I just started dating this guy and he planned a quick getaway for us. But the moment I found out that he booked it through a third-party app for a deal, I had to drop him. That's a broke move for real.
Oh, hold on, bro. How? I'm saying, how? Like, talk to me, bro.
I already know it's gonna be miserable itches in the comments, but I don't care. Since it's gonna be some bitches with some common sense in them comments.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't lied.
You broke up with your boyfriend because he wanted to save money? Because he's frugal? Because he knows how to bargain shop? This is why they be on the mics with the headsets.
What's up, y'all? I am Mona. Here on this channel, we bring clarity to the chaos, one viral clip at a time. But in this instance, it's going to be a string of clips with women showing their support for the soft guy era movement. These women clearly understand that, yes, this is satire. However, there are also some truth in the jokes, okay? So let's check out these clips. Let me know down in the comment section what you all think. If you are enjoying what I am doing over here, let me know by commenting, sharing this video. Also, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy.
All right, ladies. The men have decided if you can't beat them, join them. So drizzle to your sprinkle, okay? At the end of the day, you told men that they were toxic just for being men. You told men that strength and macho behavior and all the rest of the things that come along with being a man, those things are all bad. Put them away. Okay, they said no problem. They have no problem being in their soft guy era. So I hope you're not concerned about who's going to be taking out the trash, because guys have decided you, princess, you get to take out the trash. And while we're talking about royalty, I hope you're not wanting to be a passenger princess, because these guys, they want that treatment too. Fair is fair, right? Anything you can do, they can do. All right, well, they've decided to match your sass, and now they're embracing it. So I hope that you get everything that you wanted, because ladies, y'all have created some monsters, okay? So buckle up and enjoy the ride. I don't think it's ending anytime soon. Drizzle.
What I'm talking about! You know, something I've been noticing lately is that most men have been treated like trash. I'm not gonna lie, like I feel bad for y'all, and y'all need to start picking better. Pick women that wanna invest in y'all, that wanna take care of y'all. What are you doing?
Why would she say that? Like...
Soft guy era stuff is life. It is so funny. My comment section on that post is hysterical. The things the men are saying, it is just so funny. And the number of angry, triggered women in that comment section. This isn't anti-women. This is giving women the energy that they have been giving to men. If they wanted to, they would. Men are no longer settling for the bare minimum.
Breaking my heart. Oh.
Do you know what I find insane? Everybody keeps asking me what I think about the drizzle movement. I'm all for it. I literally talk about men's mental health all the time. I'm always on men's side. So of course I'm going to ride for this fucking movement. And here's another thing. Whenever that soft guy merch, comes out or whatever, I'm going to buy about 10 of those outfits and pass them to my followers or whatever so they can wear it, send me pictures, and then I'll post it all over my stuff. Anything that has to do with black men rising to the top, I support it. You women that are getting upset at this soft guy era drizzle, what are you mad about? Y'all had your fun with I hate men movement, the Me Too movement, sprinkle, and all this stuff. And that sprinkle lady, that hyena lady or whatever that talks like this, she literally encourages you guys to take men's money. The soft guy movement is just about men getting treated right, getting loved and cherished as well. If you get mad at that, something's wrong with your head. Larga de aquí. If you're mad at it, bow. That's a soft guy.
Sensational.
You guys, I am stuck on this drizzle TikTok, and this shit has me rolling. But I will say, ladies, I'm sorry. I'm taking the drizzle side. I'm all for it. I'm all about the 50-50. So with the sprinkle and drizzle, I can't stop laughing at some of these videos. I really can't. Like, I will say this. I will not pump my gas. I don't give a damn. unless I'm by myself, I will not pump my gas. If my man wants to be a passenger prince, I'm for it. I got you, babe. If you want me to pay for dinner, I got you, love. I mean, shit, I work. We split our shit 50-50. I'm all for it. But some of these videos have me dying laughing. And for the girls who don't want to, you know, be the working woman and, you know, just want to be spoiled, I understand that too. But dude, I want a man. I want a manly man. I have a manly man. Like, I want a man that, you know, is gonna fix shit, and then I'm gonna be right there handing him tools. You know, like I have that. I like the 50-50 relationship. You outside, I'm outside. I mean, damn, that's just the way it is. We got to get shit done. That's the only way you're gonna make it. That's the only way you're gonna make it. But yeah, as far as like like I said, some of these videos have me dying laughing. Dudes, if you want to be in your drizzle mode, do it. Go for it. See how strong your woman is beside you. See if she puts up with that shit. If she does, then she's the one. If she don't, tell her to go sprinkle someplace else. That's just my opinion. I'm on the guy's side with this, you guys. I'm on the guy's side. Sorry, ladies, love you, but yeah, I'm taking the men's side. You want to be on your soft era and you want, you know, flowers or something, I'm cool with that. I want to spoil you too. Because as much as I get spoiled, I want to spoil mine. I want mine to feel good. 50-50, you guys. 50-50.
So I wonder if it's just my timeline. It is just covered with the drizzle content. And to be honest, y'all, I kind of knew that men were fed up in real life because of like my male friends. But to see it on this platform, and these men are like complaining and stuff, and a lot of their complaints are pretty valid. But damn, they be going through it like how we be going through it. I feel bad for us. Like, what is the solution though? Sprinkle and drizzle. What is the solution to all of this? I think that's what y'all need to start working towards, because clearly we all out here struggling and it's rough for all of us. What the fuck is the solution?
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't lied.
Okay, let's have some fun with this drizzle. If you're a guy and you're doing the whole drizzle thing, write in the comments what your demands are. I have been laughing all afternoon reading the demands of these men. It makes me crack up. It's hilarious. This one guy is like, I want a Tesla and I want a Rolex watch, and I don't care that it's hard to find them. I'm worth it. This other guy is like, I want fishing equipment, and I want tackle box, and I want Home Depot every week, and all right, boys, here's your shot. What's your drizzle wish? What's your drizzle wish? Comment in the comments. I want to laugh.
Wish one wish.
Told you that my boyfriend broke up with me because he's in his soft guy era. Here are the other reasons why he actually broke up with me. He wanted an OnlyFans, and I told him no because it was disrespectful in our relationship. And he told me that I was insecure and that I didn't support his dreams, and if I wasn't going to support his dreams, then we shouldn't be together. The other reason he broke up with me is because he said he wasn't doing husband duties until he had a ring, so I got him a Pandora ring, but he told me that wasn't good enough, and I should have taken out a mortgage on the house to afford a real ring, and that it was giving broke. The next reason he broke up with me is because I didn't do enough house chores. Every single time I worked a 20-hour day and I was working all the jobs that I was working, I didn't take out the trash, I didn't mow the yard, I didn't clean the windows. So he told me that I was just being lazy because he deserves to sit on the couch all day long because he's working so hard to keep himself pampered and maintained and, you know, feeling good about himself. And that I didn't love him because I wasn't supporting his soft guy era. The next one is pretty self-explanatory. He told me that I didn't believe in our relationship anymore because I wasn't looking at horoscopes or sending him his daily horoscope every single day. The next one is really sad. My grandma passed away and I cried at her funeral. And he told me that that was too feminine and definitely that I shouldn't be crying at her funeral because it gives him the ick. And real women wouldn't cry.
Oh my God.
The next one, I guess I didn't put in enough effort because I forgot to get him flowers, even though I booked a yacht party that had unlimited bottle service. But that's my bad because I should have gotten him flowers at least once a month because it didn't matter that I was paying all the bills, that I was working 100 hours, that I was putting in all of this effort everywhere else because he wanted flowers every now and then. So my bad for that. And the last one, I lost one of my 3 jobs, and he told me that if I couldn't support him in his soft guy era, then I didn't deserve him. That if I couldn't support him at his best, then I definitely didn't deserve him at his worst. He definitely deserved better.
Decided that I officially too will join the soft guy era. You don't get all.
And I will officially be reposting them. Because the fact that the most educated and smart and making all this money, they're so educated, but they don't realize it's sarcasm. So as they pick me, as they call me, I will be reposting them. Keep them coming, because this is hilarious.
So I'm not about to hold y'all. This soft guy era drizzle shit has me weak. Ladies are taking it so serious. Number one, this is clearly satirical in nature. Like, they're taking it to the extreme, but be for real. But ladies, day after day, week after week, these are videos that women have been making and posting all over TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. So we already knew, honestly, that they were going to give back, but we just didn't know how. But honestly, I'm not mad. Like, as a woman, I do want to live a soft life. I would love to not have to pull myself up by my bootstraps every single day and do what I gotta do. But I do it anyway. But why is it wrong for men to want a partner to share that with them? Again, I know these videos are extreme, but you understand what they're saying. And ladies, if we be 100% honest, if you love your man, you definitely tricking on him a little bit. I mean, because you're not afraid to share what you have. You're not stingy about spreading the love that you have or the wealth that you have because you want to show that person you love them.
I know that's right.
We've taken it a little too far. It's a little much. And if you don't have the bandwidth to understand satire or comedy or any of that stuff, and it's just, this conversation was never for you anyway. But okay, SGE, let's see what y'all got next.
I'm telling you. Yes, I'm telling you.
Gentlemen, it's time to turn off the tap. Hashtag turn off the tap.
Hashtag turn off the tap. I love it. If men turn off the tap, you'll be surprised how things will begin changing right before your eyes.
Because I know some of you guys have been simping out for a long time.
I'll say it again. Women that feed off of male attention are nothing without you. And in time, their resources will begin shriveling away. And when they realize there's no return, the veil of delusion will begin lifting for them. Then the agenda won't look and taste so good anymore. But as it stands, they're having their cake and eating it too, by draining wallets and feasting on that delicious attention that all women love, whether they admit it or not.
So let's start with phase 1.
You see, the soft guy era has made great strides in such a short period of time. It's opened a lot of dialogue, but what I love is that it's flavored with humor. But the truth is in the recipe. It's hidden deep in the ingredients.
Start pulling those bills that we've been paying back. We start pulling that money we've been spending in those clubs back. We start canceling those subscriptions.
I truly believe that men hold the power to set society back on its feet.
Let's turn the tap of attention off, starting today.
The most efficient way is to starve them out. Starve them out. And that's by taking away their 2 lifelines. A man's attention. B, the contents of a man's wallet. Women cannot hold out long when they're starved of attention and men's finances. Do you guys know how much power that holds over us? If you only knew you could change the world in an instant. You, men, you hold the power. Never forget that. Drizzle, drizzle.
I have been thoroughly entertained at this internet battle between masculine men and toxic femininity. I'm gonna say it. It's toxic.
Period.
Soft guy era, drizzle. I'm here for it. Coming from a very independently minded woman, okay? I root for women. I root for women who are in positions where they have to grind, they have to do it. Kudos to you. What I'm not for is women who feel entitled or feel like they have to be a stay-at-home mom because they birth children, or they have to be a stay-at-home wife because their husband goes to work and should be making enough money to support them. That I can't get behind. This also coming from a majority of my days, I am a stay-at-home wife and mom. I do get to stay home because my husband does make really good money. But this little detail added in, it was a mutual agreement. I never tried to force that on my husband that I need to stay home. I should stay home. It was a conversation, many conversations about what would be best for our children. And that came from both of us saying that we feel like it's best for them to be homeschooled. Therefore, that puts me at home a lot more. However, I do have two part-time jobs. Yes, they are very part-time, like here and there, a couple days a week here, a couple days a week there. One of them is definitely more consistent. The other one is like a pickup here and there, which works for us. It totally works for us. And again, conversations were had, mutual agreements. But women who are getting upset about men kind of taking their voice back, taking their power back, if you're upset that they're doing this, then maybe take a look at what put them in this situation. But there are just some things that I don't know how to do, or I can't do because, like, physically I'm not strong enough, or my brain doesn't exactly work like his does, so he can figure things out that I can't, based on experience and based on, you know, the work that he does. Not to mention, for the last 13 years, I have seen not just my husband, but multiple men in my life battle a biased court system for custody and parenting time and through child support. I have seen them being dragged through the mud, raked over the coals, destroyed because of a bitter ex-woman, wife, girlfriend, whatever, baby mama.
Okay. That part.
So if so many women are mad that this is happening, soft guy era, drizzle, if so many are so upset that this is happening, maybe step back and take a look at the patterns and the things that have been going on over the last decade and a half that have put men in this position. They have been silenced, they have been beaten down, they have been emasculated, and anytime they've tried to express that they're struggling, then all of a sudden they have to be a man. But then if they're too sensitive or too overly expressive, then they're told that they're not really men at all. So if anybody's mad about this drizzle and soft guy era, maybe step back and take a look and try to connect some dots and figure out why it happened. Men are often compared to animals or dogs or whatever. What happens when you cage up an animal for too long? They get a little bit cranky. And at this point, after everything, you didn't just chain them up. You didn't just chain the men up and make them sit in a corner quietly and agree to everything that the feminist movement has said and done. You didn't just put them in a corner. No. Then you started poking. You poked and poked and poked, and you criticized and you emasculated and you beat them down and you made them feel like they were worth nothing. You told them they were worth nothing. We don't need you, men. So now that they're responding, now that they've gotten tired of it and they've decided to speak out, now it's wrong.
Help me understand.
And this coming from the same movement, the same type of people and women that have said that men have beat women down, that men have treated women unfairly, that the pay is wrong, that this has happened, that that's happened, that they are bullies, that they whatever, that they don't respect you. Respect goes both ways. Love the saying that says it's not happy wife, happy life, it's happy spouse, happy house. That means it takes two. Because I'm pretty sure not only one of you had to give vows at the wedding. I would safely bet that there were promises made on both ends of that. Defend people standing up for themselves, and I defend people doing and saying what's right and what's best for them. And if these men are finally speaking out, they're doing so because they've been backed into a corner. Drizzle.
Wanna go to the mall?
Is that my wallet?
Yeah.
No. Babe, come on, stop being, get up, stop being dramatic. Fine, we could go.
Excellent, you're driving. Thank you.
Drizzle. A lot of y'all girls are clearly showing you have no sense of humor. The joke is going right over your head. The fact is that y'all have been saying the same ridiculous stuff online, and when you say it as a woman, you don't see nothing wrong with it. But hearing those same ridiculous statements come out of a man's mouth, now all of a sudden you take him back and you offended. It's 2024, and I honestly don't understand whether or not you're a woman or a man, why anybody would not be living a soft life. I don't know why anybody would be aspiring for a hard one. Like, make it make sense. It's called a partnership for a reason. Because two people are supposed to be coming together so that they can do for one another equally. You pour into their cup just like they pour into yours. But y'all turn this into a selfish act of you trying to gain something from somebody else and benefit from somebody else, meanwhile not caring what they get in return from you. And as long as you're going into a situation like that, you will always lose, because you cannot use people like that. You cannot go into a situation and only thinking about the ways that you can benefit from it and neglect the other person involved in it. At the end of the day, if the girls want to sprinkle, the fellas can drizzle. I'm pro everybody being in a soft life era, because there's no reason why you should be living a hard life. I don't recommend that for anybody. Stress is the #1 killer. I don't recommend anybody to be out here intentionally living a hard life. I don't subscribe to anybody getting with a person who's going to make life hard on them. Right? You could do all bad by yourself. Why in the world would you enter into a relationship with somebody who's going to put you through a hard life? Doesn't make sense. Date wisely.
So since the men are throwing a temper tantrum on TikTok in lieu of this whole soft guy era drizzle bullshit, I just thought we
Tell
should
me you hate men
contextualize
without
this
telling me.
entire argument, okay?
I find it super weird that you say that men are the ones complaining in lieu of the soft guy era, but you've actually made a list to prove how worthy you are compared to these men. So who is the one actually complaining? Make it make sense, but let's hear what else you have to say. Drizzle.
Female qualities are not valued in the same way that male qualities are, okay? Female qualities such as nurturing, cooking, cleaning, being your therapist, having emotional intelligence, emotional labor, spiritual connection, building community, creating safe spaces.
Don't say anything. But that shit there, no can do, guys. Alright, bitch, you going too far. No can do.
Turning a house into a home, raising a family.
The only women that are complaining and making videos like this are the ones that don't understand reciprocation, respect. They're broke, they're entitled, they're spoiled. They can't go 50-50, which is why they fight so hard against it. I love how basic life skills like cooking and cleaning are supposed to be praised as women, as if you're not going to do that with or without a man in your life. But supposedly that's undervalued. I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were supposed to have a celebration for just being basic human beings. What the hell is she even talking about? Emotional labor, spiritual connection. Like, you're either compatible or you're not. Like, you guys make a whole list of things that don't even make any sense because you follow crystals and horoscopes. And she actually says being a therapist. Like, since when are women empathetic or sympathetic towards men? It's women like this where it's just their outward hatred for men that keeps them stuck, because they expect these men to come in and save them and be emotionally intelligent. But the only people that are responsible for their stability and their emotions and their emotional intelligence is themselves. And because they can't provide it themselves, they blame the men. They're not even sympathetic or empathetic towards each other or themselves. The only people that women give any kind of empathy or sympathy or any therapy is their children, and are literally at the mercy of women's emotions 24/7. And when he can't keep up, now he's the bad guy. So remind me again where women are therapists to men. But even down to pregnancy and the family unit, women have diminished our value by not even wanting children in the first place. It is women who decided to give up motherhood and raising a family and their children for a 9-to-5 corporation or some stupid job that will have them replaced the same exact day that they quit or they die. Well, you got your equality, so how do you expect to be nurturing if you're not raising a family? Women settle for jobs that don't care, money that doesn't fulfill, and relationships, not partnerships. Let's just be honest, women that understand and know their value and their worth don't need to spend time making lists to prove that they're better than the men that they claim are already beneath them. And let's be honest, if society is solely built for men, then why do women have rights at all? Okay, bye.
And you done showed the citizens of America that y'all is not for the citizens of America. Y'all is using these people for y'all own fucking agenda.
Why are some of you bothered by the drizzle movement? Why are you guys bothered? I thought you guys didn't want to deal with men anymore. I thought you guys didn't like them. I thought you guys were boycotting them. Why are you mad at the drizzle movement? How come now 4B movement has changed to drizzle? You guys are now talking about the men who participate in the drizzle movement. I thought you guys were boycotting them. Yeah, see, women, we like to manipulate. We use a movement like the 4B movement in America to manipulate. It's different in Korea. They were really standing on business in Korea.
Standing on motherfucking business.
In America, we weren't. We were manipulating. We were hoping by telling men, we're going to keep our overly used vajayjays away from them, that they were going to come crawling back to us, but they didn't. They stood together across races and income brackets, and they were like, you know what, You women are a liability. Like, let's keep our money in our pocket. Now you do for us. And the scary thing is men are logical, okay? Men are logical. You can't move men. Once men make up their minds, they're logical. They're logical. They won't do it. And what makes matter worse is those LGBTQ women that are hosting all these live, trying to get you guys against these men with all this negative, hateful rhetoric against men. They are not going to pay your bills. They are not going to take you out on expensive dates. And I don't care how expensive their little toy, their strap-on is. They will never be able to D you down the way a man will. And you guys know that. That's why when you log off of TikTok, none of this 4B movement rhetoric translates over into your real life, because you guys are still looking for men. That is why you're so mad about the drizzle movement. And what makes matters worse is men have a crap load of women at their disposal. They do. It's what one woman won't do, the next woman will. Not so much for you guys. You guys have opened up a can of worms. And it's funny because men are logical. They will pull their money away. And what are you guys going to do? Who's going to pay your bills now? You're in trouble, ladies. You're in trouble. And a lot of you ladies are still looking for men to be Captain Save-A-Hos and stepfathers. Majority of you women are still looking for that. That shit backfired. And it sucks, doesn't it?
Good day. Okay? Now back to the shaking the table.
Alrighty, so how much does a guy have to spend on you for the first date?
Y'all listen to this.
For me to even consider a date, he would have to pay my rent for that month.
Yo, rent? Girl, bye. Who the hell told you to say that silly ass shit?
Take you on a date, he has to pay your rent.
Yeah. And then if he wants to take me on a date, it has to be like 5-star. The best in Miami.
Get to the chopper! Y'all, I bet she's still waiting on that goddamn date. Let's see.
So if he sends you, like, let's say for instance, he sends you a reservation to a 4-star restaurant.
I'm not going.
Huh?
I'm not going.
So he's gonna run off with the rent, and you're not gonna respond to him?
Yeah.
What?
And what are you bringing to the table?
Oh, this should be good.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm literally coming to the table myself, me.
Oh, you yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
The audacity of some women asking for everything but bringing nothing.
All I heard was, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke.
What you trying to say?
I don't want no